Rafa Nadal is through to the quarterfinals of the US Open after a magical display against Marin Cilic. The Raging Bull took a while to warm up at Arthur Ashe Stadium, but when he finally hit top gear, he was more than a match for whatever the Croatian threw at him as he sealed the match in 4 sets. With a star-studded crowd watching on, Nadal breezed past Cilic in the opening set 6-3, but seemingly came unstuck in the second as the world number 22 levelled things up. But if there was any pressure on the second seed, then it didn't show. Nadal pulled off brilliant shot after brilliant shot as he claimed the third set 6-1, but he saved his best until the end.
You know, gotten a little more energy, but certainly dropped down there for a while. Got it. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Sports Center may be #1 for tonight.
That should be. Around the net post, everyone.
How do you like that?
The Spaniard sending a message to the rest of his competitors, closing out the match in style. 6-3, 3-6, 6-1, 6-2. He'll now face Argentina's Diego Schwartzman in the quarterfinals on Thursday. Well, defending champ Naomi Osaka is out of the US Open. Belinda Bencic took down the world #1 in straight sets. It's the third time the Swiss has beaten Osaka this year. It's also the first time since 2014 she's made it to the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam. On the big stage of Arthur Ashe Stadium, Bencic showed no fear against her higher-ranked opponent. A break early in the match could have been a sign of things to come, but Osaka broke back to keep hopes alive in the first set, but Bencic had her own agenda.
Oh, that's redirecting the ball, Cliffy. That's my point.
Got it.
Bencic had taken down more top 10 opponents than any other player in 2019. That confidence was enough to maintain momentum and win the big points in the second.
Game, set and match, Bencic. 2 sets to love, 7-5, 6-4.
After an hour and 26 minutes, Osaka's #1 world ranking had fallen. Ash Barty returns to the top, while for Bencic, her next consignment is Croatia's Donna Vekic in the quarters.
Yeah, thank you very much. I was so excited to come on the court. I think the challenge cannot be bigger against Naomi. She's a great player, and obviously she won US Open last year, so I had to be at my top of the game. So I'm really pleased with how I played and how I managed my nerves in the end. I'm not the player who does the most winners or most aces. I'm just trying to kind of play it a little bit like chess and anticipate and make a tactic on the court.
Wallabies prop Sekope Kepu has announced he'll retire from Test rugby after the World Cup. Kepu is preparing for the Showpiece tournament, which begins later this month. The 101 Test veteran intends on making the most of his time left in the game.
I've really enjoyed it, and it's it's sort of you see it coming to an end, and I said to the guys, I just want to make the most of it. Whenever I get an opportunity to get out there and jet ski with them, or just go out for coffee, I try and make the most of it, because it never lasts forever, and you just want to make the most of it.
Kepu made his Wallabies debut in 2008 and will play his final test on home soil this Saturday against Samoa at Bankwest Stadium. Well, Arsenal's Henrik Mkhitaryan has joined Italian side Roma on a season-long loan. The Armenian moves to the Eternal City for the remainder of the season, with his new club paying Arsenal a small loan fee for his services. Mkhitaryan found himself further down the Gunners' pecking order this season, following the arrivals of Pepe and Ceballos, so has opted for a new challenge. The midfielder scored 9 goals in 59 appearances with the club, having joined them from Manchester United back in January 2018.